Come with me as we explore Colchester's reenactment event. We watch knights, we watch a funny story, we see Anglo Saxons practicing, and we talk to amazing people as always. So that's enough talking, let's learn some history.
I followed a fair maid. Come here! To a giant's gate, confined in dungeons deep. She was to meet her fate. Oh, hang on, Harold. And stand aside for treasure. Oh, good St. George, help me with God's speed, for never in my life did I ever have more need. Stand off, thou loathsome beast. This spotless maid shall ne'er be thy feast. So be gone from here, you foul and stinking lizard, or on my shining sword I'll spit thy gizzard. Prating fool! 'Tis folly to resist. There is no part of me that can be kissed. Go on, George, stick it to him.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Viking Age. We're having a tournament today, honing our skills, one-on-one.
think I found the best tent here.
What you pretend to be one sword, right?
Well, and Anglo-Saxon.
And Anglo-Saxons, that's true.
There's not as much, just different people expect. People think they'll all look really different, but the clothing styles are very similar, weapons and armour is very, very similar.
That's very true.
Yeah, exactly. So people ask, what's just Anglo-Saxon and Vikings? So a few hundred years, basically. The Anglo-Saxons were pagan a few hundred years before the Vikings, and they came to England a few hundred years before.
That is fair.
There's a lot of similarities in their culture between their poetry and stories, and lots of similar themes. And language is actually quite similar. Based on what they've reconstructed, they were more like very different dialects.
Yeah.
They had a common root. So they've been very, very similar. They both came from Proto-Germanic, because Anglo-Saxons came from North Germany, South Denmark.
That's right, yeah. Because weren't they initially invited over?
Yes.
Because they were actually dealing with us.
Scots and...
Yeah.
Well, they believe there was some before the Roman Empire fell, some auxilia. And they near me in Essex. But there was the legend Hengist of Horsa.
I remember that name.
Oh, yeah. As much as it's not entirely true, but the ideas there, and also some legends just fun. Yeah, Vortigern and High King of the Britons invites the Hengist North over 3 ships to defend against your Picts, Scots, and your rampaging non-Romanised Celts.
Yeah.
And then they have the Isle of Thanet, and then they give them Kent, and then they surprise in a peace feast. They surprise them with their long knives, hidden away, and kill them all. It's what Welsh call Welas.
Is that right?
I think it's an Anglo. That's why Welsh nationalists like being called Cymru or Cymru and all that.
I've heard that term before.
Because that's the Welsh name for Wales. That means that's in Welsh. That means the people or the land.
Yeah.
Because that's Welsh is Anglo-Saxon. It's Welas.
I never knew that.
It's why the Welsh call England in some cases Cloghia, the lost land. Because it used to be all basic, effect what we now call Wales.
Well, yeah,
it was all Romano-Briton, and then gradually crept across. Started here on the east coast, and gradually went across and took more and more of it. And then that and Cornwall are sort of remnants thereof. That's why Cornwall's a bit Celtic. It's Sassenach and Gaelic, Scottish.
Oh yeah.
And in Irish and Welsh it's Sace. So they were for Saxon. I've got some pewter reproductions.
Oh, that's great.
On original designs from various places. Some of the ones that have got more animal and ship designs are Scandinavian or Anglo-Scandinavian.
Do you know, I think I've seen something very similar to this one actually. Now, because if I remember right, there's quite a significance to Danelaw coins specifically, because what they would have is the Viking side, and then you would have the Christian side.
It was called syncretism. So you have,
right, okay.
Where you combine religions. Yeah, that was a common thing among all most pagan faiths, because if you believe in a dozen gods already, what's one more?
What's
adding Jesus on? And often,
exactly.
And the church would actually in some ways encourage it, because they would go, well, if we can gradually get the heathens in and go, look, Jesus is brilliant, isn't he? And also, our theology is different. That like even Anglo-Saxon poem, like the Dream of the Rood, depicts Christ as almost a warrior figure, like dying heroically, for the sake of everyone, which was part of the sort of the ideal that they so that you see in Anglo-Saxon poetry. Is it a good death is better than to live on?
What made you choose this era specifically, and why did you want to be a part of it?
Well, I really like explaining. I really like showing people what it's really like, and experience it myself. Also, I really like. A lot of times the group will just do their kit or do their crafts and such. So they're direct to me talking.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy it. I mean, I also I'm an activities instructor for Scout Campsite.
Is that right? That's quite
so I'm used to talking, explaining things. I really like it, and it's an element of being autistic and a special interest and just like explaining things.
Yeah.
And if people can come to me and want to be told about it, but I just
you've just got this wealth of knowledge that you're just ready.
I just have a natural inclination for remembering things like that. Not so much other things. I'm a bad memory for other things, but this sort of thing, it really sticks with me.
You're fantastic. Thank you very much.
Lovely to talk to you.
Devious frost! No mortal wound! I wish that unguarded place I had not found.
Now it comes I, old Beelzebub. Over my shoulder I carry a club and a costful of wine is in my hand. Don't you think I'm a jolly old man?
Horrible!
George, what hast thou done? He's stricken down my only son. His brazen helm shall be of no avail, but I'll roast him in the fires of hell!
Alas! Alas, my sword is blasted from my hand! Against this infernal foe I cannot stand. My life is ended. My blood begins to boil. And to my Maker I commend my soul.
Courage, courage! Do not be distressed, for here is holy water by St. Bridget blessed. Avaunt, foul pitch of paradigm be dog, be thy wickedness entirely gone!
But thus you don't succeed, run away and hide.